Today's episode of the Wrestle Arc Podcast is brought to you guys by SeatGeek, folks. SeatGeek is the official sponsor of the Wrestle Arc Podcast. Make sure you folks check it out at SeatGeek.com or download the on your mobile device. Make sure you folks check it out, folks, as they have different kinds of events on here, from concerts to sporting events to Broadway shows to comedy shows. Folks, make sure you folks check it out at SeatGeek.com. Find out what the best deals are on any tickets and find out what the worst deals are. Make sure you folks check it out at SeatGeek.com or download it on the Apple Store or Google Play. Also, a big thank you to our sponsors at Pro Wrestling Tees. Folks, Pro Wrestling Tees, of course, is your one-stop shop for everything AEW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Impact Wrestling, Women of Wrestling, Ring of Honor, NWA, and so much more. Folks, make sure you folks check it out right now with the exclusive pre-orders of the AEW World Tag Team Championship replica belts. For one belt, it is $5.99 each, and for two belts, it is $9.99 set. Make sure you folks check it out at ProWrestlingTees.com. It's what's just released right now, an autographed Evil Danhausen art print. Now on sale on the store for $50. Including the upcoming Ring of Honor pay-per-view. Make sure you folks get your gear for that as Ring of Honor Final Battle 2022, the official logo for that, and of course the main event card between Chris Jericho and Claudio Castagnoli for the Ring of Honor World Championships. So make sure you folks check that out at ProWrestlingTees.com. That's ProWrestlingTees.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Wrestle Arc Podcast. I am the Trust One paying cash as
You're
always.
not trustful.
Joining here today, as always, is the King of the Cruiserweights, Soledad Thomas.
Hi.
The Trolley Man, Liam Warren.
The what?
Fuck you. Hello.
Excuse me?
You'll explain the bit. I'll explain the bit. The Joker, Ross Blocks.
You're not explaining shit.
Fuck you.
The Ranking Plot, Thomas Noble.
You suck at intro.
And our current Wrestle Arc champion, BWN Radio.
I forgot you were the champion.
Such a forgetful champion.
Wow.
You want to know what else is you want to know what else is forgetful? The fucking Ross Award show.
Yes, everyone.
No, it was.
Yes, everyone.
You know damn well it was not. You're just mad because MJF didn't get a Rossi.
Don't spoil it. Well.
Don't spoil it, Ross. Jeez.
Wow, way to fucking spoil it, douchebag. Yeah, see, this is why you're a terrible host.
Yeah, everyone. We just did a recording of a future video upload during the holiday season, as I know most of us are exhausted at this rate, but we have
That's not the case entirely.
Yeah, but we have a regular podcast today. As first things first, we have some sad news regarding William Regal, as he is.
Sad?
Yeah.
I don't think it's sad news.
Yeah, but. Well, to AEW fans.
Did you say bad or sad?
Sad.
He said sad.
He said sad.
I said sad.
How's that sad? How's that sad?
Well, because I know most AEW fans are loyal, and they choose that or WWE, but William Regal has left the company and has, I believe, given a...
Really?
Yes, and he has been given a 1-year non-contract clause.
Non-contract clause? Dude, you fucking suck at this shit.
I know.
I'm sorry. You fucking suck.
I know I do.
By the way...
Yeah, that sucked.
By the way, he was on AEW last night.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
but that was filmed 2 weeks ago. That was filmed 2 weeks ago.
I know. I just want to say it.
No, but...
Yeah, Noble's like, you douche. Noble, you know that was filmed 2 weeks ago.
Noble, you're a douche.
Yeah, but anyway, what it meant was that even though that William Regal's no longer in AEW, he's not allowed to appear on television until like 2024 or something.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, thank you.
Which I think is stupid, but...
He's going to be working backstage in WWE.
He's going to be working backstage. He's not going to be appearing on TV for the next
For
year.
a long time, yeah.
Yeah, and that's fine.
2024.
Because in 2024, MJF can debut, and then they can debut on TV together.
crickets on that one.
So not only is Peyton a hashtag fake wrestling fan, but he's a hashtag fake news reporter.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, hold on. Before we get back to the wrestling news, I just want to point something out, folks. Peyton wasn't even going to stream this tonight.
No.
First of all, yes, I was.
Guess what he was actually going to stream?
First of all,
the stupid gaming awards.
First of all,
he is streaming gaming awards.
Yeah, first of all, those start at 8.
Yeah, well, that fucking sucks.
Yeah, so let's make this a 2-hour podcast.
No.
Yeah, we didn't tell you. We're going till 9.
No, we're not.
We're going until whenever the game ends.
Yeah, the moment that ends, we finish.
Yeah,
Yeah, we didn't tell you.
But no, anyway, William Regal leaving AEW is a big loss for AEW. Stupid move on Tony Khan's move. And a big dub for Triple H.
I'm just glad we're not going to get War Games from him next year.
We can still get it. He might not appear on TV. They can record him saying it though. His voice.
Maybe.
Wait a minute. If he's not able to sign with a company or be on TV for a year, does that mean he can't sign with a company for a year, or does that mean he just can't appear on the television?
He's going to WWE, just he can't be on television for the whole of 2023.
He can be a backstage. He can work backstage, but he just can't appear on TV.
Yeah.
That was the deal.
Yeah, coming from Peyton, because he fucking knows.
That's the deal him and Tony Khan agreed on.
I'm just going to say, the way Tony Khan deals with contracts with other wrestlers and persona is just stupid.
And I like how we did it, and obviously every wrestling fan's like, WWE has a 90-day release clause, AEW has a 1-year release clause. What the fuck? Non-compete clause, sorry, not release clause. Non-compete clause, sorry. Wasn't
there also something like when there were rumors that Malachi Black was leaving that he wasn't able to go anywhere until like the end of his contract or something, which was in like 2026? Wasn't that like a thing?
I think so.
Don't know.
I'm pretty sure it was.
I would like to point out that Vince McMahon at one point did held a wrestler under a 2-year non-compete clause.
Did he?
Yeah, he actually did.
Who?
Let me see. Huh?
Okay. What? Someone looks flabbergasted.
Anyway, just keep going, because I gotta make sure that this is true.
So yeah, William Regal, huge loss for AEW. They're a bunch of crappy doo-doo bunches.
Okay.
In other news,
Shut up, Noble.
Miss Blue Hair, Sasha Banks, is headed to Japan.
He is.
Yeah, apparently for appearing at Wrestle Kingdom.
Wrestle Kingdom 17, the boss.
Kingdom 17.
The boss is going to Japan.
Da boss.
Is she done in WWE? Are they working together? What's going on here?
I want to see the Forbidden Door. That's what I want to see.
No, we don't.
We already had that pay-per-view, Ross.
We did.
No, but one with WWE.
No.
WWE would do a great Forbidden Door.
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
Shut up. You don't know anything.
You're in the minority here.
Man, what do you mean WWE wouldn't do good with a Forbidden Door pay-per-view?
That's what I'm saying. If WWE
Roman Reigns versus Kushida, that would be a huge fucking match.
Roman Reigns versus Okada?
Kushida's not a big star.
You know what?
That's what I meant. Okada. That's what I meant. Okada. That's what I meant.
Just make every match
I'm pretty sure
Roman versus their biggest stars.
Jay White versus AJ Styles. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Seth Rollins versus Will Ospreay.
Ooh.
Yep.
You can't tell me that wouldn't be a banger. Come on.
I wouldn't be interested. I don't like
Definitely a
Ospreay.
banger.
For sure.
Nobody likes Will Ospreay.
Exactly.
I like Will Ospreay.
Well, you're weird.
You like a lot of things that we question.
He's still the IWG.
What do you all think about this? Sasha heading to Japan. Like, what does this mean? Like, someone tell me, what does it mean?
She's bored.
If she's not going to WWE, she's a bitch.
Whoa.
I wouldn't go that far. Like,
Wow.
it could be
Wow.
like, it just could be something WWE's let her do. Like,
Just a
for all we
joke.
know, she's probably not wrestling at all. You know, she's probably just going to be a special guest.
I
or
just wanted
something.
to see her in Boston, okay?
She could.
Well, she didn't
could.
show up, so fucking deal with it.
She could just be there as a guest, obviously, but she
Besides,
also
who wants to
could
show up
be-
in Boston?
Or she could just be in the crowd to watch it, and she'll never appear on it.
Or keep it on the women's competition like face Kyrie for the IWGP women's.
I was about to
That's all I
say,
heard from that.
she can pull off.
No, you guys do need to tell you that you talk way too quick.
I was about to say, Sasha just pulling off like some kind of Enzo Amore and showing up at a show even though he's already released.
I remember that incident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is interesting though. She is still listed as on the active WWE roster.
Still.
By the way, I'm looking at the WWE Superstars page. I don't know about half of these fucking people.
You know?
No, I really don't. Who's Tia Hale? Tia Hale?
Oh, that's someone in
Yeah,
NXT.
Yeah, with a JC.
Who the fuck is it? You Lisa Leon?
I don't know that girl. I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, I don't think she shows up that much on NXT.
All right, I got a question.
What?
Do you?
What?
Should NXT sign people with that people fucking know? Cause I don't know who's Quincy Elliott.
You don't want to know. You don't want to know.
He looks.
I'm pretty sure this is part of.
He looks interesting.
I feel like this is part of that thing WWE was doing with their tryouts, like with some of them being college athletes. I feel like that could be it.
Yeah.
Who's this?
That
Ava Rain. Who's this?
That's The Rock's daughter.
Yeah,
That's
she's
The
the
Rock's
Rock.
daughter.
Anyway, going back to Sasha quickly. Fightful said, while it is unknown whether she will be appearing before the live crowd, we are told NJPW will bring her in for the event. So she might not even be there. She might just be on what's it called? Video?
Audience?
Yeah. Video. No, paint. I said live crowd. No.
Oh.
So what you're saying is it's not guaranteed that Sasha will be there, but New Japan still has the invitation offered to her.
No, Sasha will be on the show. It's not guaranteed she'd be there live.
Ross, pretty much what he's saying is it doesn't guarantee that she's actually going to be there in person. It means that she can either be there on video or...
Okay.
Or in person.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Because if Kyrie's competing at the event, they may just have her do some kind of video to say, oh yeah, she's this and that in terms of a competitor or something.
Yeah, Kyrie has a mix, doesn't she? She's defending the title, so.
Yep.
I don't know, man. Interesting. I do still expect her to be back at the Rumble, though.
Yeah.
And if she's not, then, well, that means I'm going to have to start watching New Japan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
But she is still listed on WWE's roster, so.
Kudos, then. I think.
I still don't know half of these fucking names.
None on my watch, bot. None on
Jesus
my
Christ.
fucking watch.
What?
Oh, good. We got bots here.
Hey, bots. Welcome to the show.
Hi, bots.
Did you know our show sucks?
No, it does not.
Blame Peyton.
Peyton, have you got rid of them?
Yeah, I hit them.
You want this would be a good game show. Name that fucking wrestler that no one knows.
What?
Yeah.
The wrestler.
No way.
We will literally just ask you then. All of them.
Okay. Fuck.
Okay, so what's next?
We end the show.
No.
What's his name? That guy on the floor.
Kevin Patrick.
Kevin
Kevin Patrick.
Kevin Patrick needs to stand up, walk from the table, and go backstage, and never sit on a commentary table ever again.
All right. What did I miss here?
All right. He's shit. He's absolutely garbage. He cannot do
The
it.
only thing he's the only thing he's good at is backstage.
Backstage.
No, but you said he was bad. No, but you said he was bad because he was Irish.
Yeah, you said that, Noble.
Noble?
That is just.
That's how you
No,
get
he
us
said-
in trouble.
No, he literally said he sounded bad because of the way he talks. I'm like, yeah, it's an Irish accent because he's Irish.
I mean,
Hey,
like,
Rebecca
he tries to.
Humphries!
What?
I'll tell you why, though. Like,
Have it having
I
chat.
think the reason Kevin Patrick doesn't work though is like his voice control. He just tries to be too intense with every line. Like he has to make a big deal of everything. Like
He's not
Like, he
exciting.
it doesn't. It's not that he's like. Yeah, I feel like he just forces the energy in his voice. Like he doesn't. Like he reacts to the stuff in ring, I would say accordingly, but then he's always like shouting. Like there's no level of control that you see with Corey Graves, for example. Like that's just the way I see it.
Yeah, Grace is way better than Patrick on so many levels. But like, ever since Patrick came on the Raw, he has been shit.
How do you know? You don't watch.
Yeah, I was saying, how do you know? You don't fucking watch
Oh
Raw.
no! Believe me, he was there. When I went to Raw in Charlotte, and I could tell.
You don't hear the commentators when you're there live.
Well,
though.
I know,
Folks.
but I could see that he's just not into it.
I have a
They need to
question
take
for
him
you.
off. They need to take him off commentary. This
Folks.
is an L for Triple H. I'm sorry. That's probably one of, if not the only L's Triple H has taken.
Radio, I have a question.
What?
Is it time to sing that song again?
I don't have a voice, so someone else can sing it.
Wait, what?
Sing it.
Sing it, Russ.
I don't know. I don't know if I
No, fuck you then. Fake wrestling fan. All right, look, Payne. I say this with a disclaimer. I sometimes check to see these guys in here watching Raw. I've never seen you in here.
So you stalkers.
Well, I get up and check once in a while. Mostly because my phone dings every time WWE fucking tweets something.
Nah, what I think they should do, they should get the checkbook out and be like, find Marco Ronaldo, find whatever hole he's crawled into, get him out of there, pay him whatever, and stick him in SmackDown and put Michael on the show.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yes.
And then if you can't get Marco Ronaldo, then just have Michael Cole do both shows. Because they took Kevin Patrick from what he was good at, backstage interviews, to something he's not good at.
Which is live commentary.
Commenting.
He makes
No.
Byron Saxton look good.
I'm sick and tired of hearing him.
I'm not gonna lie. He's also the main commentator in what is it? Fucking main event.
Raw talk.
No.
No.
Main event.
To watch his main event.
Literally, no one watches the main event.
So literally,
Nobody cares.
while I was there, they record the main event matches before Raw, and he was there with Byron Saxton as the commentary team. And then after the recording for the main event, Saxton goes to the back, and then they bring in Corey Graves after them for Raw.
Honestly, Corey Graves is saving Raw right now.
Yeah, Graves is saving Raw.
Raw's been terrible over the past few months. Corey Graves is the only good thing on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Kevin Patrick is the worst thing.
Worst thing.
If Corey Graves wasn't on the commentary table, it would be so bad.
I mean,
so
Raw in
bad.
general has just been crap over the last few months, like, genuinely.
Yeah.
It's like Triple H writes this amazing show for SmackDown, and then it's like he gives the fucking script to Vince and Bruce to write it all. I'm like, bro.
Oh my god, that's totally what's happening.
Probably is, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And don't get me started on NXT and Shawn Michaels.
What with
No, wait.
With Vic and Booker T?
No, I'm not talking about commentaries anymore.
Oh, okay.
Talking about
Shawn
the
Michaels.
hating team.
Why did Triple H let Shawn Michaels run NXT?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
He actually allowed Shawn Michaels to bring in the New Day on NXT last Tuesday.
So
I mean, it's money. It boosts ratings for NXT.
It also boosts the tag team champions because if they beat the New Day, then you know they're a good tag team. Sorry, Noble, it's the truth.
Oh, for Pretty Deadly.
What are you talking? What the fuck are you talking about, Ross?
I'm saying that if they're using New Day to elevate a team like Pretty Deadly, it's a good move for them.
True. They did also.
Noble, you can diss Pretty Deadly as much as you want because you diss them on a weekly basis on NXT, but you got to admit they're seeming like a pretty good team right now.
Like the Pretty Deadly, yeah, Pretty Deadly are a great tag team, but I do like the reasons why I hate them.
It's like the whole thing you had with Baron Corbin. You didn't like him because he was a scummy heel.
And that you said you want him to be fired.
Well, he's a great heel.
So it's Pretty Deadly.
Wait.
You said you didn't like Baron Corbin because he was a heel. Well, he was a bad guy, and you didn't like him because he was a bad guy, and you said, I wish he was fired. So you basically are saying you don't like Baron Corbin because he's doing his job.
I hate Corbin for no fucking reason.
Oh yeah, why was Drew Gulak on NXT? Drew Gulak was on NXT, right?
Yeah, Drew Gulak was on NXT.
That I don't
Apparently, I heard that they might be working on something to have Drew Gulak take on like a coach manager type of role for someone in NXT.
Oh god,
Andre Chase.
Someone get the pen away from HBK, I beg.
Please.
They were thinking he might be the coach or manager for William Regal's son.
The amount of stupidity that just came out of that.
Papa H, please save us.
So let me get this. So let me get this straight. Drew Gulak was on NXT.
Yes, so was the new guy.
Yes.
The New Day, okay. Why Drew Gulak?
I don't know.
I don't know
Who said
why.
that was allowed?
Apparently,
Because
Oh,
Michaels is
apparently Sean.
He's like, oh, my show's so bad, I need main roster talent to try and fix it.
They've been doing that for a year now.
They have.
And he's still
What fucking main roster talent is Drew Gulak? A fucking catering master?
Yeah.
NXT should
I'm glad
focus on their developmental. NXT should only focus on their developmental talent.
Yeah.
NXT is
Like, make
developmental.
roster people.
NXT is developmental.
I mean, they are.
They even brought Reggie to NXT, and now he's called Scripps, and he has one of the weirdest attires ever.
They hyped him up so much.
They did, but
They really
Just-
did.
yeah. But the thing is, I saw him like walking, and I saw his like mouth area. And I figured that's fucking Reggie.
No, but Peyton, that's a weird way to figure out who someone is.
Yeah, because like I know it's weird, but like
I could just tell it was Reggie because all the fucking flips he was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, those flips.
They just put him. They just put him in a mask.
Yeah, they just put a mask over him.
yeah.
Shit.
Well, you can't even hide his freaking flips.
Yeah, because
Bro,
he's
it's hard to-
literally doing them.
It's hard to hide a flip.
Yes.
I don't know if it's the
I don't
worst
know,
decision.
what he does,
I don't know if it's the worst decision WWE ever made, Trey. I mean, they did make Jinder Mahal champion, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
They did that because they were trying to break into India's market. But
They should Shawn Michaels should not be in charge of NXT, and Kevin Patrick needs to get off of it.
He needs to get off commentary in
Yes,
general.
a double, yeah.
Yeah.
He needs to go back to backstage.
Move Kevin Patrick back to the backstage interviews and bring Byron Saxton back to the commentary table. Because at least,
what?
argue.
Okay,
yeah,
look.
at least at least Corey and Byron arguing with each other is something to be worth watching.
When has WWE ever listened to us? They're not gonna move him back. You know damn well they're not gonna. You know someone's gonna be like, "Oh, this is the best commentary team on Raw." What are you guys talking about?
I think the last time they listened
it's
to us
fucking
was
not.
8 years ago when they actually put Daniel Bryan in the main event. But, you know.
I don't know, man. Papa H, I feel like the honeymoon period for Triple H is over now. I think he got his good stuff out of the way, and now he's actually starting to feel the pressure of the job and how big it is and what he needs to do, and he's not doing a good job at the moment. Triple H isn't.
He's kind of beginning to crumble.
Well, listen, it's a very big position that he's in. Like, it's not so easy to.
It's not.
Yeah, everyone was complaining about Vince. Just doing the same with Triple H. The booking's been poor.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, at least for SmackDown, the shows have been very, very entertaining.
Yeah, but you have the bloodline on Raw there.
Yeah, but you have the talent on Raw. It's just that some stuff isn't just done right.
Damage Control. He's booked them like they're the fucking worst thing to ever come out of fucking WWE.
Completely go to irrelevancy after Edge left the group.
Vince didn't know how to book the Judgment Day.
I'd argue like the Judgment Day is something Triple H does have a handle on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the rest of everything else, I think he's starting to feel it. The pressure.
He was able to solve the Judgment Day problem.
Now he needs to find a way to make Damage Control seem
like a legitimate threat.
Yeah.
Because at the beginning, it was very exciting when they came in, but then they've just not really done anything with them since.
I mean, we're going to get a feud between Bayley and Becky Lynch, which I think will be a great feud.
Yeah, but then that just leaves Dakota and Io to fight for themselves.
I would rather, to be honest, I would rather have Becky Lynch feud with Ripley. To be quite honest.
What?
I mean, she probably is. She's probably going to. But...
Yeah, it is probably going to happen,
Yes.
but not now.
I'm gonna go on a bold claim here. I think Bailey and Becky is the whole women's title match for WrestleMania.
I think so.
Bailey
as well.
versus Becky.
Mm-hmm.
I have a bold prediction.
And what is that, might be?
They cut that fucking hair off fucking Bianca.
Get the fuck over it. Jesus Christ.
No.
Yeah, that ponytail still's gonna stay.
Yeah, it's not
Get
going.
used to
It's not going anywhere. It's not
Going anywhere. You told me to deal with it when Sasha didn't show up in Boston. Why don't you deal with Bianca Belair having her ponytail?
Because I felt like it was a lost gimmick. I felt like it was a lost chance to do something.
Gimmick?
It's not a gimmick. It's an actual hair.
Yes.
It's her real hair.
So what? Many other fucking women in the company have had their fucking haircut. Why can't she fucking...
Because maybe she doesn't have to.
It's part of a character.
She doesn't want to.
So you mean to tell me
Besides,
Becky Lynch was just like, oh yeah, fuck up my hair.
I mean, Becky probably chose to have a haircut.
Besides, hair versus hair matches don't happen often for a reason.
They don't.
Yeah. Never happened. Like,
So we should have
like,
Bobby
forever.
Lashley Goldberg in a hair versus hair match.
Who?
Bobby Lashley was Goldberg in a hair versus hair match.
That's what you call a
that's
win-win.
Right. They don't have...
That's what you call a win-win scenario.
Yeah, oh, that's right. They have no hair.
Yeah, that's the joke, Noble. Jeez.
Noble, you make me feel smarter some days.
That's the joke.
Look,
God damn it.
I will shut up with this, but I'm just saying I felt like it was a lost opportunity. That's all I'm saying.
I mean,
you can't just pull out the big giant ass scissors and only cut Becky Lynch hair.
They can't force her to cut her hair if she doesn't want
yeah,
to.
they can't force her to cut her hair. If she doesn't want to, she doesn't have to.
Dude, WWE has forced people to change their fucking appearances and shit out for fucking many times. What are you talking about?
That's different, though.
How is that different?
What do you mean? What are you comparing? Like, it's the hair and what?
Seriously? If WWE told the if WWE told the superstar, "Hey, you got to cut your hair for the storyline," all of a sudden everyone jumps on board on that. But because, whatever.
I just don't understand, like, why someone would have to be forced to, like, do it. That's why I was saying they don't do hair versus hair matches that often. It could be for some specific reason. Like someone has to like shave their hair because of some like condition that they have.
There was literally no condition in the last women's hair versus hair match.
There was
literally no fucking conditions in that. It was at WrestleMania because I remember it was a fucking... What's her name? Yeah, it was a title versus hair bullshit. I'm trying to remember who was in it.
Molly Holly and Victoria.
Yeah. There were no conditions in that.
Maybe she just wanted to get her hair cut. I'm just saying.
WWE has forced people to do shit that they don't want. I mean, look
at... I do think there's more important things WWE needs to do better than focus on Bianca's head.
I'm not saying that it's a top priority. I'm just saying when you introduce a fucking giant ass pair of scissors into the mix, You think that they would fucking be used not just for Becky Lynch's hair. You think that it
That
should
was
be
the
used
whole
to like
story,
make
though.
damage to fucking Bianca's
It
hair.
was the story for her to use them on Becky Lynch.
Mm.
So it could have been used more, is what I'm saying.
Well, you don't hate the stories. You have a problem with that? Talk to Vince.
No, fuck him. He's getting sued.
He
Anyway,
booked it.
he's too busy getting sued.
No, he's too busy freaking going out for dinner with a different lady every fucking day.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, let's talk about AEW. The
Yep.
ratings are dropping for AEW. MJF can't even save them. What's going on?
I have no idea. They're finally seeing the bullshit through Tony Khan.
I don't know, man. I think Tony Khan needs a hating team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he seems to be struggling.
Yeah, did you hear that when Ring of Honor gets a TV, like a weekly TV show, Tony's going to be writing the AEW TV show, Rampage, and the Ring of Honor weekly TV show all by himself?
He can't do that.
Well, he is doing that.
He
Well,
can't
if he
do it for
wants
long.
he wants to mentally exhaust all lack of creative ideas he has, then he will.
Yeah.
It's not going to be worth it.
And he said he's going to have less and less Ring of Honor on AEW TV. Good.
It's AEW.
And he said he was going to have a stacked Rampage this Friday. His version of stacked is having John Moxley on the show.
I mean, after that fire, even the freaking fire, promo between MJF and Ricky Starks couldn't save them.
A good promo. I got to listen to it yesterday.
It was a good promo. MJF was a promo battle. Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Ricky Starks is good. He's good.
Yeah, and they built him up. They made him look so good just to lose next week.
It's not like that kind of scenario has happened before.
I like how he said MJF told Ricky Starks, maybe you should go to Billy Corgan's NWA because wrestling on YouTube is where you belong. It's fine. He'll probably go to Dark in about a week or so anyway, so he'll be on YouTube.
Yeah.
I think NWA's weekly TV show is on YouTube, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so is AEW Dark, so he doesn't need to go to NWA. He can just go on Dark.
Yeah. But yeah, the Ricky Starks MJF thing is very interesting. Even if Ricky Starks initially is going to lose, yeah, but he absolutely I think he ate on the mic last night. That's the only time where I've seen MJF verbally beaten. But at the same time, I think
it wasn't Ricky Starks' backyard though, basically.
And then Starks, I think he's set for a big 2023. But I can't see him winning a world title next year, but maybe a year after. I think they'll build to it next year.
There's been an update on Miro too. So you know Miro? You guys know Miro, right? Or have you forgotten about him because we haven't seen him in forever?
Former Rusev.
You haven't seen him in 20 years.
Yeah. You know why? He's not injured. They just don't have any creative plans for him. That's why he's been off TV.
Another company who doesn't know what to do with that guy.
At least WWE put him in something.
Yeah.
He's been off TV for what? 5-6 months. Because they haven't had any creative for him whatsoever.
I feel like he'd be one of those who would actually benefit a return to WWE.
Have Miro go 1-on-1 against Samoa Joe for the TNT title. There you go.
Yeah, that'd be decent. But,
yeah. It's not hard. You know?
Yeah.
Jeez.
So many problems with the company.
There is.
A lot
And
of
it all starts
problems.
from Tony Khan. It all starts from Tony Khan.
I
He
think
needs
just
a
ever
head.
since the brawl out situation, they haven't really been the same. Like, just like they have nothing for no one every time.
I feel like
Apparently, too, that Triple H has apparently been talking to Adam Cole recently.
Well, that's another. Yeah, could be just because he's been out for a while and there's
Oh yeah, I
concerns
know.
for
I'm just
his health.
saying. I'm just saying though. Triple H has been talking to Adam Cole.
if that's the case and Adam Cole leaves, that's another massive loss for Tony Khan.
Yep.
They need Adam Cole right now.
They really do.
Adam Cole on the main roster would be.
They just brought freaking Adam Page back. Wasn't even on last night's show.
Nope, true. He was supposed to
Freaking
be having stuff with Moxley, and
the House of Black are going to be in action next week, I think, on Rampage, one of the two.
It's next week.
Okay.
But if they lose
that.
Adam Cole, then I will question Tony then.
Like the situation's been really bad. I feel like it's been bad before the brawl out situation happened, but as soon as that happened, it like majorly escalated into a crisis.
But CM Punk was right though, right? He works with a bunch of children.
Yep.
Yeah.
As much as
He was
he
right
should not
and
have done
wrong.
what he did, what he should not have done what he did, but what he said was true.
Yeah. CM Punk was right and wrong.
Yeah.
Just sucks.
Very.
And I think Tony Khan's going to try and bring CM Punk back because he's desperate for views.
And I've
AEW
said it once before. Like, if they want to do that with Punk, they need to he has to make serious amends, or it'll just be a toxic workplace, and it won't be a good product overall.
Yeah, like if they're gonna bring back CM Punk, Tony Khan's gonna have to like force a hand or something, like force him to fix his morals or something.
Tony
He
Khan needs
won't.
to fix the whole locker room.
Yeah, but he won't do that because he's like, not being funny. He just doesn't seem to have a handle on his talent, and I think he just lets people walk all over him. Like, he's just a rich kid with too many toys, and he doesn't know what to do with any of them. Besides a few, and that's about it.
We talked about this when he signed all these ex-WWE people. We all said, that he should not have done it. This is why, because he doesn't know how to use them.
Like, not being funny, but where has like Saraya been since she beat Britt Baker?
She was backstage yesterday.
She had a promo. She's going to be having a tag match against Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter versus Saraya and a mystery partner.
Okay, that's me saying that's my fault.
They announced that match last night, but it's on January.
What's the point? What's the point of announcing it now? Just to announce it in like 2 weeks or something.
I don't know.
Why not just have it on Winter is Coming? It's literally next week.
Because I don't know who's going to be.
Because whoever the mystery person is probably somebody they've signed, or it's somebody returning from injury or something.
I think it's either going to be Chris Statlander or Thunder Rosa, I think.
Yeah, so
probably
somebody returning from injury, and someone who's got beef with, Brett or Jamie and vice versa.
Yeah, I mean, Rosa will probably want her title back, won't she? So it would make sense. You know, Toni Storm, she's lost her title. She hasn't been seen since.
Yep. Just
All she
disappeared.
had was a backstage interview and nothing else.
I don't know,
Like,
man.
when you have wrestlers, you need to actually let them do their job on TV. Like, you can't just have them
For sure.
doing promos and being backstage all the time. You need to actually let them build in ring a story.
Yes.
The fact that FTR are considering options and are not guaranteed to re-sign with AEW says something.
Yeah. I think FTR, again, they would benefit greatly under Triple H's leadership. And yeah.
What do you make of the whole AEW thing, Radio? 'Cause I've seen you have been paying attention very closely.
Well, like I said, I said it from the beginning that AEW was pretty much just another WCW waiting to implode, and now it seems like it's happening as much. Here's the problem. They have all these stars, right? Most of them are just sitting in the back. Others are just doing random shit on YouTube and all that. Not every single one of them's getting a fucking, TV time. I just don't think he knows where the fucking company's going in general. I really don't. I don't even think he has a game plan here. Because honestly, he's sitting there saying, "Oh, I want to get Ring of Honor on TV." Yeah, okay. Because that's worked so well in the past.
The only thing Tony knows is he has MJF as world champion. And I think that's all he cares about.
The only opinion that I'm going to debate with is Nobles. Where he said something about, I believe he said something about the stars not being used correctly. I will admit that some of the main stars aren't being used correctly. I will admit that 100%. I think that he has a bunch of talented stars, and I think it's all going completely. But the one thing that I think he needs to do right now is, and this is just me. I know he's not going to do this, and I know he's going to be a bitch for not doing it. I would regroup everything. I would go into 2022. I would hit the major reset button. Except for like the major storylines, which is like MJF and Moxley or whatever the main storylines are. Yeah. I think he needs to hit like a major reset button. Just look at his stars that he has. Look at the length of the contracts. Look at what can I use for storylines here, here, and here. And then figure out what to really do with them. Because no offense, you got all this major talent, and where the hell are half of them?
Miro has no creative plans, hasn't had anything for 6 months.
I mean, fucking Miro was being used in WWE, and he was like a U.S. champion. He was fucking... He had pretty much everything going for him. He comes here... It's pretty much the same run as WWE, where he only had one title, and then pretty much it's all downhill.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like, there needs to be like a major reset button hit here before he can really start being like, oh yeah, let me think about Ring of Honor. Yeah, because everyone loves Ring of Honor. Not fucking really. There's a reason it wasn't on TV anymore. It sucked.
He needs to get Ring of Honor off AEW TV.
He does.
Yes.
He needs to separate Ring of Honor stars from AEW stars. He needs to separate it. He needs to figure out his plans for Ring of Honor. He needs to separate the two companies. Because honestly, you want to know what I think? And I have a weird theory about what's going to happen here in the future.
All right.
I think WWE is going to come up with a new show. Just hear me out. Hear me out. I think Triple H is going to rebuild their roster. Rebuild it to where it's a fully built machine again. I think he's planning on bigger shows.
I can see that happen.
I don't think it's just going to be Raw, SmackDown, NXT anymore. I think he's going to add something that battles AEW, and it's going to beat out AEW. I think he's going to add something for fucking Thursday nights, because he's got nothing for Thursday nights.
Maybe. He's got the talent for it.
He does.
And he would actually probably use the ones they're actually not really utilizing right now and give them a chance to
Exactly.
shine in that position.
So that way the talent.
Listen, like I said about this, and this is gonna be my last word on thing. So far, I'm being proven correct that this is just another WCW reboot that happened to get fucking shut down because once again, management has the money and uses it and wastes it on old WWE talent that fucking fails. And you want to know what? I hate to say it, but it's hitting the truth. And you want to know how I know it's hitting the truth? And this is no offense to MJF. They have a fucking indie guy holding their world title right now.
He's the most over guy in their company.
Exactly. Which, no offense, Moxley should be your guy. Adam Cole should be your guy. Danielson should be your guy. Fucking Castagnoli there should be your guy. Not these fucking guys that come over from fucking New Japan and Ring of Honor and freaking all these other indie companies and be like, oh yeah, major talent. Yeah, okay.
Oh, well, the fact that I don't get though, the fact that he put a out clause in William Regal's contract, but
that's
then
just stupid.
He refuses Malachi and Andrade releases because he's scared they're gonna go back. William Regal going back is just gonna kill AEW even more.
You wanna? Here's the thing, and this is something that I think a lot of stars, no offense. I know that Malachi and Andrade have money. Just fucking take the hit. Get out of your contract. Fuck Tony Khan denying it. Just fucking buy it out. Get out. Just get out of it. Go where you want to go. Fuck him. As far as I'm concerned, and I'm going to say this again, I bet you 2023, I know what we're going to hear at the end of 2023. And you want to know what? I'm going to say it right now. Get ready. AEW gets kicked off television. AEW shuts down. WWE stars return.
I mean,
if
you think about it, yeah. If you think about it, if MJF wasn't champion, how would Warner Brothers feel? Because who would be champion? You know?
Warner Brothers is such a kiss-ass company that, no offense,
no,
they wanted to have a fucking guy who causes problems in the locker room as their champion.
But like you said, they have an indie guy. At least CM Punk has name value.
Yeah, but MJF has built a name value. That's the thing. But yet, here's the thing. In everyone else's eyes and in every other wrestling company, you want to know what he is seen as? He's seen as a fucking indie guy. And no offense, he's not. He's not just an indie guy, but that's how people perceive him. He is an indie guy. And you want to know how I know this? No offense. Fucking major WWE talent, besides James Ellsworth for some fucking reason, major talent don't end up on Grimm's toy fucking wrestling show. No offense, MJF was on that fucking show.
He was.
And no offense, he was going to all these other wrestling events and indie shit, pretty much trying to build a name for himself. And you want to know, him and Ricky Starks are pretty much the same person. As much as people don't want to admit it, they are. They are. Ricky had to build a name for himself. MJF, he had to build a name for himself. All these fucking indie guys, man. But the problem is major companies are seeing these guys as, oh, to us they're just indie guys. We want fucking homemade names like Punk and Cena and fucking Cole and fucking Daniel, whatever the fuck you call him. I'm just saying, AEW is just another fail. It's another fail. It's another WCW. It's another fucking TNA. It's another fail.
No one can compete with WWE. As much
No
as people
one
want to
can.
say they can't.
You can't. That's the only thing. You can only put on a wrestling show for yourselves. Trying to drag the competition into your problem, guess what? You're just burying yourself.
It's
Yeah,
like
WWE
if
is
what?
like WWE is like the freaking the king of the king of the king of the jungle right now. And AEW is like way behind.
It's like if they put I don't know if they put Moxley versus fucking MJF on a pay per view as the main event, right? WWE's gonna be like, okay, we'll just put Roman and Seth Rollins. There you go, bigger match.
Like WWE, they can take almost any superstar, get a match worth watching. That's the kind of power WWE has.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. The only way that this fucking company can even choose to fucking save itself, and I need AEW to listen to me, leave the fucking indie guy as your champion, build his reputation as, build him up like a fucking CM Punk, build him up like a goddamn Roman Reigns, obviously you can't build someone up as Roman Reigns. Stop going after the competition. You're not WWE. I hate to tell you this, Tony. You're not.
You never will.
Okay, 50 years of experience, almost
Yeah.
however many years WWE's been up of experience going, and you're trying to go up against it? Yeah, pal. Really building a reputation. No. Dude,
They've been
you're a company
around
that's...
for 3 years.
Yeah, you've only been around for 3 years compared to a
WWE.
company that's been around forever.
Fact of the matter is,
There's a heat in WWE.
they reference WWE so much they forget that they're on product. Like they're so focused on beating they're not concentrated on growing.
No, you want to know what it's like? It's like in school. Whenever you hear, it's like you're in school and you hear the rumor of, oh, we're gonna talk shit about this person, and then guess what? That person comes back and knocks you the fuck out. Okay. AEW is spreading all this shit, and guess what happens? WWE knocks them out with these pay-per-views and everything.
When Vince was in charge, right, Tony was the alternative. Now Triple H and WWE is the alternative. And Tony doesn't know how to deal with that. Because he was the go-to guy. He was the place where they could go to get out of there.
Yeah,
now
look
he's
at
the
where it
place
landed them.
that they want to leave. Yeah, they want to leave him now and go to Triple H. Like, it's flipped around, and Tony needs to get a writing team. Man, the freaking EVP ain't doing shit in that company either. What's the point in having them if they're not going to do anything except book themselves in title matches?
Look,
that's wrong.
I know, right?
Here's the only way that they can really do it. Tony, just wave the white flag. Just wave the white flag. Become all these other shows. Go on YouTube. Just go on YouTube. People will watch you. People will comment on you. People will probably still buy the merchandise. But dude, just get the fuck off TV. It's not working. It's not working. You're going to become another YouTube show. Look at NWA. They tried to get a TV deal.
Nope.
Where are they now?
They
YouTube.
On YouTube.
You know the Ring of Honor pay-per-view that's coming up?
Yeah.
They booked a tag team title match of that show on last night's AEW between FTR and the Briscoes didn't even appear. It's a double dog collar match for the Ring of Honor tag titles.
Yeah, for some reason they have the Gun Club show.
Yeah, the Gun Club announced the match.
What's the point of having to announce a match, even though the tag team was supposed to face FTR doesn't show up?
Well, I mean, they are facing FTR, no, but you need to slow down when you talk. How many times do we need to tell you this? Because you keep cutting in and out.
Look,
Jesus Christ.
here's my final word on the thing, and then we gotta get out of here. AEW is a failed project. It failed.
I don't want
It
them to
is.
fail, though. That's the thing.
That's the thing. You don't
I
want them to fail, but they did.
Yeah, I don't want them to.
But
I
they
don't
do.
want to be mean to them, but I have to. You know? Like, we have to.
Sometimes tough love is the only love you need to make yourself better.
I mean, look,
I've learned that over the years.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna speak the truth. WWE ain't fucking perfect either. Okay, they got their
No.
flaws.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Triple H has been badly recently. I'm not even defending
hold
him.
on. WWE ain't fucking perfect either. They've had flaws. They've had all these problems, but they're WWE. They can correct it like that.
They're still around.
They have the talent to correct it like that. They have the stars to correct it like that. AEW, you have nothing.
They have people backstage that can turn it just like that as well.
Yeah.
You got fucking people worrying about biting people.
And if you have
That's what you gotta worry about.
if you have backstage issues, why do you let William Regal leave backstage to go?
I don't know. It's William Regal, but look, we gotta get out of here because we're over time.
Yeah.
Yep.
As much as I hate saying it, do you have a final word on it?
No,
Nope.
not really.
No,
I mean,
not
Tony-
really, to be honest.
We've said all we need to
Tony
say.
he just needs a
Yeah,
rating
just-
team.
All I can say is this.
Yep.
Get
No
ready to
rating team.
subscribe to AEW and Ring of Honor on YouTube because that's where it's gonna be.
I'm only been
Yep.
subscribed to AEW.
Yeah.
I've been subscribed since day one because I know
Honestly-
what's gonna happen.
All right, let's.
Honestly, AEW,
Okay, Noble. All right,
End
let's get out of
it.
here. All right. Well, shut up, Peyton, so I can. Fat bastard. Anyway, today's episode of the Wrestle Arc Podcast was brought to you guys by SeatGeeks. Folks, check out SeatGeek.com or download the mobile app on the Apple Store or Google Play. Reminder, check out all their awesome deals on tickets. And, find the best seats, what the worst seats are, what the good seats are. Check it out at SeatGeek.com. Download it on the Apple Store or Google Play. Reminder to check out the AEW store. I am not reading half of the shit on here. That's for damn sure. Make sure you folks check it out with the Young Bucks, the Elite Gears of Creation, the FTR Living Legends, the AEW 2022 Holiday Ornament, the Blackpool Combat Club Forged in Combat Zip Up Hoodie, the MJF Prophecy Fulfilled t-shirt, and make sure you folks also check out Pro Wrestling Crate, where this month's crate for December, there's only 51 crates left this month. It features Hangman Adam Page, Mick Foley, the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast, Killer Cross, the Lucha Bros, Scarlet, and Ultimo Dragon. So make sure you folks check it out at ProWrestlingCrate.com. That's ProWrestlingCrate.com.
And those links will be in the description bar down below. One more thing, everyone. Make sure you tune into my channel, which I'm going to be live in about 9 minutes.
No.
About 9 minutes
No.
for
Nope.
this year's Game Awards. There's a very stoked about it.
Stop happening.
Well, hold
No.
on. Before anything, hopefully, pending any family events that happen,
Pending.
because there is pain. That's not something to joke around about. And if you fucking joke around about it, I will end you.
I'm not joking around with it.
So here's the thing. Pending anything that happens outside of stuff, next week on YouTube, hopefully when I can go live again, BW Radio will now be officially on YouTube from now on. So we're going to try and go live every day with that. I'm not sure on the times. Just subscribe and figure it out.
All right. And make sure, guys, when you leave, you like the video, comment down below, subscribe for more. Make sure you read about more content from us, as we'll be here next Thursday with our final podcast of the year. We'll explain more of that once we get to that day. But everyone, until then, For Led, Radio, Liam, Ross, and Noble, this has been Pancast saying we'll see you next time right here on the Wrestle Arc Podcast. Wrestle Arc, out.
Fuck off.